So I'm gonna talk about something that I normally don't talk about because I'm still coming into acceptance of it myself. Let me see if I look better without my glasses. I'm not gonna make an excuse for my appearance. I'm growing my hair out, and at nighttime, I've come up with a very, very good solution to my hair and how dry it gets. My hair texture is, when it's dry, is very straight and wavy. When it's wet, it's very wavy and curly. So I'm going to give you a tip on how to keep your hair soft in the winter. This is especially important for people with lupus because our hair gets so dry, our skin gets super dry. So during the summer times, the springtime, I use coconut oil in my hair, on my skin, all over my body, and it has really lightened my skin, healed my skin. In fact, most people don't think I'm no older. Some people think I'm in my late 20s, early 30s, but I'm a grandmother of a 20-month-old grandson. I have a 23-year-old. I have a daughter, 23, a 17-year-old who, let me make sure this is recording. Okay. I have a 17-year-old boy and a 13-year-old boy. So back to my point. I have discovered if you mix coconut oil, almond oil, and grapeseed oil, and you put this in your hair, it loosens your curls for one thing, and it also prevents your hair from being overly dry during the winter time. In the winter time, also I combine the grapeseed, the almond oil, and the coconut oil together on my skin because in the winter my skin is a lot drier. Also, I have sjorgens, so my mouth gets really dry, especially in the morning time. So I try to remember to gargle at nighttime with this solution that I've came up with. You take like a 20-ounce bottle of water, you put 1 drop of tea tree oil, 2 drops of peppermint oil, and you shake that up. And if you're having tooth pain, that also helps with your tooth pain. It helps almost within 30 minutes. It helps. After I use that mouth treatment, I will also do what they call a coconut pulling, or it pulls all the toxins out of your body. Having sjorgens, my eyes, every gland gets dry. It affects my throat. My voice is more raspy. It makes my teeth feel really weak. So, but once I use that treatment that I just told you about, the tea tree oil with the water and peppermint, and just a tablespoon of coconut oil, squishing it around my mouth for about 20 minutes, and I'm spitting it in the sink, in the toilet, because it's very toxic. You're not supposed, I don't think it's as toxic as people say, but it's recommended that you spit it in the toilet. Let's see, something that doesn't get brought up a lot is mental illness. I can't see the time. Okay, I don't want to bore you guys, but okay, this is my second topic. Mental illness. Mental illness can come in many forms. I believe that all of us have some kind of mental issue. Mental illness becomes an issue when it starts interfering with your life. I was diagnosed with depression, general depression, anxiety, panic attacks, PTSD, OCD, germ phobia. Did I mention panic attack? That was before I got diagnosed with lupus. I've since have learned that if you have anemia and your blood isn't getting enough oxygen to your brain. You have some of the same symptoms from those same mental illnesses that I just said. So if your vitamin D is low, your B12 is low, your iron is low, you can have the same symptoms of someone who has mental illness. So my advice would be for someone who has lupus is to get your anemia checked, to tell your doctor to also look for the ferritin, because there's like 2 other components to looking for blood count and looking for anemia that a lot of doctors don't know about. Your best bet would be to go to a hematologist. That's a doctor who deal with blood disorders. Mental illness, I work with people with mental illness. I work very well with that population. But as for myself, I haven't concluded within myself if what I have, if it's from the lupus or is it something that I was born with. Sometimes I don't talk about it, especially to people from other countries, because it is so taboo. You tell someone you have a mental illness, they automatically assume that you're this crazy person. And when in fact, most people with mental illness are not crazy. Mental illness is an invisible disease. So it's hard to see what's going on with that person and what's going on in their mind, because it's invisible. They look well, just like lupus is invisible. You look well, but you're actually not well. I deal with chronic illness on a daily basis. As I'm sitting here, I'm dealing with pain. Another thing that's common for people who have lupus is insomnia. It's like almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I've already cleaned the house. I've braided my hair. I've put my oils in my hair. I'm sitting on this couch in my beautiful Raiders, Go Raider Nation blanket. And I'm not tired. It's so annoying. Most people with lupus deal with insomnia. The thing about having lupus, a lot of times you have overlaps where you have multiple diseases. And when you're having some kind of problem, doctors can't really give you a complete answer, because lupus is the great mimicker. It mimics other diseases. So when my iron is low, they don't know if it's because my iron is actually low or if it's the lupus that's causing it to be low. And then the last point I want to make is, when you get lupus, doctors blame everything on lupus. You can go in with your foot broken and it's because you have lupus. If you have a major headache, it's because of lupus. So I say all of that to say, when speaking to your doctor, if you don't believe that it's not from the lupus, then don't accept that quick answer from a doctor. Sometimes doctors just want to give you a quick answer. They don't want to really dig too deep into whatever it is that's going on with you, because to be honest with you, they don't get paid extra money to do extra stuff that in my opinion should just automatically come to them, because you want to help your patients to get the best service possible. I personally have really great doctors. I'm blessed. It took me literally years to find doctors. But so to close out, if I could remember, I can't remember. Let me think. We talked about the bottle of water, 20-ounce bottle of water with 1 drop of essential oil of the tea tree essential oil, the real thing. 2 drops of peppermint oil in the water. Shake it up. Use it after you brush your teeth. Use it before you go to bed. If you have a dry mouth, your mouth will feel a lot more moist in the morning because that tea tree is killing all the bacteria and germs in there that's just sitting in your mouth, and on top of the medication also make you have a dry mouth. And then we also talked about mental illness and how to approach your doctor. I'm having like a brain fog right now. So anyways, here's the deal. Listen closely. You can rewind everything that I just said, so we don't have to do a recap. I just wanted to say hi, check in with you guys, let you know what's been going on in my life. A lot of things. I've had to let go some people in my life because they were literally too stressful to have around in my life, and I could physically feel the stress that they were causing, and it was making me sick. So I'm going to close out with this. Remember, the Lord Jesus loves you. You can go to him with anything. You're healed by his stripes, and just keep believing and walking in that. Even if your body tells you you're in pain, keep walking in your healing. Keep thinking you're healed, because one thing I've learned about lupus is I had to change my frame of thinking. I had to think myself well. I had to speak healing. So I don't know who this is for, but God healed me, and I believe he can heal you too, and he will. So be blessed. If you have any questions, just leave it below. I know this is a very long YouTube thingy. I can't think right now. So anyhow, I will be making more videos. They will be shorter than this, and they will be more, I will try to narrow it down, because I also have ADHD and I can be all over the place. So, which isn't too bad. It's not bad at all. All right. To all my warrior brothers and sisters, stay encouraged. Remember, you're bigger, you're stronger than this disease. You may have lupus, but lupus does not have you. So stay blessed, stay encouraged. I love you with all my heart, and give me any feedback that you choose to. Thank you. Bye.